Happy Valentine's Day, even though it's Super Bowl Sunday. Amen. Amen.
You guys trying to figure out how.
We're going to be in the Song of Solomon. Book of Song of Solomon. Now, the Book of Songs of Solomon, if you read it, it's a history book. History lesson, Song of Solomon. If you read the Book of Song of Solomon, it's also a relationship between Solomon and his wife, one of his wives. He had a bunch of them. But you can also take it spiritually. Solomon being a picture of the Lord Jesus Christ, the church, and the individual Christian as the wife. She says in Psalms 1:5, Songs, the Book of Songs of Solomon, that's the Old Testament. You got a whole dictionary right in front of the book that tells you where the book is. Between Psalms and Proverbs, one before, right after that. I have come into my garden. I am black, but commonly, O you daughters of Jerusalem, as the tent of Kedir, as the curtain of Solomon. She says, I'm black. I am black. We're going to jump around a lot in the Book of Solomon, in the Songs of Solomon. And she's black, which represents the heart and the soul of a sinner. And the only thing that can wipe it away doesn't matter your skin color. Alright? White, black, blue, pink, blue, whatever, and green. It doesn't matter your skin color. Your heart and your soul, before you accept Christ, is black. And you got to accept Christ. In chapter 5, verse 1, we see her again, and she says, I am coming to my garden, my sister, my spouse, that's Solomon, that's Jesus. I've gathered my mirth with spice, I've eaten my honeycomb with honey, I've drunk my wine with my milk. Eat, O friends, drink ye, drink abundantly, O beloved. Sounds like they're having a great time. Amen? Amen. They're having a great time. They're having a great relationship. They're in the garden. They got myrrh. They got spices. They got honey. They got honeycomb. They got wine. They got milk. And they said, oh, friends, drink ye, drink abundantly. That's chapter 5, verse 1. Drink and eat as much as you want. Great location. Great time of the year. Beautiful spring day. Great time. Lots of friends. I mean, they spent the whole day together. But sooner or later, it gets dark and it's time to go home. And after this great day, it's time to go to bed. Now, the first time you see her, in chapter 2, he comes, the beloved, says, arise, and she gets up right away. But in Psalms chapter 5, verse 2, she says, I sleep, but my heart waketh. It is the voice of my beloved that knocketh, saying, she's talking. That's a picture of the church, picture of a Christian. And she says, open to me, my sister, my love, my dove, my undefiled. What's the church supposed to be? Undefiled. Amen. That's the bride. That's amen. Not the groom, but the bride, undefiled. For my head is filled with dew, and my locks with a drop of the night. Who's knocking? A beloved. Open up. Open the door, my sister, my love, my dove, my undefiled. I was out a little bit longer than I should have been, and the dew is all over me. I need a towel. Amen. Can you open up the door? Amen. I'd like a towel so I can dry up a little bit. Amen. I'm wet all over. Ain't that what he's saying? I have a need. I got a need. And can I have a towel? Her beloved is calling her with his voice, at the same time knocking on the door. Revelation 3:20, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come to him, and will sup with him, and he with me. Again, her beloved is a picture of Christ. She is a picture of the church. Amen. Amen. If you're going to get a spiritual application from the Book of Song of Solomon. Amen. They both describe each other. You said, why do we need that? Well, in Ephesians 5:22 it says, "Wives, submit yourself unto your own husband as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is head of the what? The church. He's the Savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be unto husbands in everything. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved what? The church. Again, he's in love with the church. Did you get that? Amen? So again, she is a picture of the church. So ought men to love their wives as their own body. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. To present her a glorious church, not a spot or wrinkle or such thing, but that it should be holy without blemish. Amen? Is that what he said about his beloved? She's undefiled. Undefiled. What is her response? The bride, the church, the Christian? By the way, I've been a groom, I've never been the bride. Amen. One day, I'm going to be part of the bride. Amen. The bride of Christ. That's what the church is, the bride of Christ. Amen. And I don't know how all that's going to work out, but I can tell you this, we're going to have us a great time. Amen. And you say, does she come in and come on in and, you know, wait a minute, let me get up?
No more.
Because he's knocking on the door, right? You know what happens? Verse 3. What does she say? I have put off my coat.
You want your juice?
How shall I put it on?
Right.
Get up. I have washed my feet. How shall I defile them?
Excuse me, my bad.
After having a great day with the Lord. Amen? And you know, sometimes if I have a great message, I repeat that thing to myself at least 5 or 6 times. I repeat the same message over to myself 5 or 6 times. Do you ever do that?
Yep.
I mean, it just keeps wave after wave after wave. You just keep repeating what was said. And you go, man, that was just for me. I needed that. I needed this. Amen. And sometimes it just keeps waving on. I said, I asked my first pastor's wife, and I asked her, I said, Miss Wyman, I said, you know, does this become natural? You know, is this supposed to happen to a preacher, you know, where you repeat that same message over and over and over, and you know, deep down inside yourself? She said, oh, yeah. She said, I mean, that thing, you just keep chewing the cud, amen? You just go back and hear it again, amen? You want to hear it again, amen? Who you preaching to? Yourself, amen? I just want to hear it one more time, amen? I mean, because I enjoyed the Word of God.
Amen.
But she's tired. She's had a great day in the Lord. She's tired. She's bathed. She's dressed for bed. And who shows up? Her beloved. Which has a need. And she says, you want me to get up? Put on my coat? Defile my feet? I gotta wash them all over again? You know, they had dirt clothes back in them days. Sounds like she's in the mood not to get up. She's making any excuse she can not to get up. Thank God nobody's like that around here. Amen. When God speaks to you, you do exactly what God says all the time. Amen. Thank God. Amen. 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 Right. Halo's a little crooked. Amen. And what's God wants us to do sometimes? Open the door. Just open the door to your heart, your soul. He's knocking. You know what you're supposed to say? Come on in.
Yes, sir.
I tell you, for the last week, I've been hearing in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, come on in, Lord. Come on in. Thy servant hears thee. I tell you, come on in, Jesus. Thy servant hears thee. What do you got to say? I'm telling you, you got to listen.
Amen. Right.
He'll knock on your door. He'll knock on you. Open the door. She says, I'm tired. I done took a bath, I washed my feet. I don't want to get up. I'm tired. Emotions. We get that way. Did you know any emotion is a good emotion to have for not opening the door? Admiration, adoration, appreciation, amusement, anxiety, awe, awkward, boredom, calmness, confusion, craving, disgust, empathy, entranced, envy, excitement, fear, horror, interest, joy, lust. I mean, any emotion will work. Amen. Doesn't matter what the emotion is that you're going through at the time. Any emotion will work. Romance, sadness, satisfaction, sympathy, triumph, tired, grief, depression. Any emotion is a good emotion and is a good excuse, amen, for you not to open the door. I don't want to open it. I don't want to open the door. I'm having too great of a time right now. I'm full of joy, and I don't want to open the door. I don't work. I don't want to open the door. Amen. I'm busy. I'm busy right now. I'm sad. I got my self-pity party, and I didn't invite you, God. Amen. I'm in my own pity party.
Yeah.
Amen. And I don't have time for you to come in, because this party is just for me. Amen.
Amen, yeah.
Everybody say happy birthday to Brother Frank. Amen. It's his 60th birthday. Amen. This week. Amen. Say happy birthday. Amen. Happy birthday. I ain't hear nobody from the back. Amen. Happy birthday. Amen.
Birthday to you, Jacka.
Don't embarrass me right now, again.
Well, you say, well, I'm not really in love with God. Really? Well, in Matthew 22, he said, one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting, saying, Master, what is the greatest commandment in the law? And Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. What do you say you have to do? Love. Love is not an emotion. Love is a commandment from God. Did you get that? It's a commandment. Well, how are you going to do that? Well, you got to fall in love. You got to fall in love. When you fall in love, you do, people, they fall in love. They'll do anything. Amen. How you fall in love with the Lord? We got to get saved, born, blood washed. Inside your soul, you want to keep the greatest commandment. You want to love God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind. Amen. How you going to love somebody unless you know? Amen. This lady had a great day in the garden with her friends, with her beloved. They've been eating, they've been drinking, they've been laughing. They've had a wonderful time in the garden. I mean, honey, and I mean, they just having a great time. Wine with their milk, but she is now in the mood to go to bed. I do not want to be disturbed, even though her beloved is on the outside, knocking. You know what she's done? She's making excuses. Thank God there's nobody like that here in church today. Amen. I thank God for that. Amen. Yeah. My beloved put his hand on the hole of the door. That's what she's saying. And my bowels were moving inside. He said he put her hand, the Lord Jesus put his hand on that door. Her beloved. She said something inside me. Oh man, it got stirred up. He said deep down inside my soul and my heart, amen. Amen. When he touched it, he said, love made me get up, baby. I'll tell you. You said, what about love? I said, love made her to get up and open the door. She was all stirred up. Now she remembers, oh, that's the one I love. That's the one I told you it was a Valentine's message. Amen. I mean, she's in love and she finally got up. He said, what happened? I rose to open my beloved. My hands dropped with myrrh. And my fingers with sweet-smelling myrrh upon the hands of the lock. I mean, at first she was, in a mood, I'm ready. I'm tired. Making excuses. Now she's energized. She's in love. She's got that myrrh, that perfume on. She's smelling good. And all because of love. Amen. She loves her beloved. And she gets to the door, and I open to my beloved. But my beloved had withdrawn himself and was gone. After tired of knocking on the door, after tired of hearing the excuses,
Right.
after tired of putting his hand up there and waiting, while she's getting ready, he done left.
Yep.
He's left. Anything can keep you from hearing deep down inside your soul any emotion that you're going through, any trial that you're going through, any sickness. Amen. Anything the world has, TV show, work, food, friends, enemies, anything will keep you from hearing the voice of Jesus Christ knocking on your door. The Holy Ghost speaking deep down inside. But just like this lady, too many times, we fail to get up on time when God's knocking on our door. And our beloved's there. And we've had a wonderful day in the Lord. You walk out with joy. You walk out with something from church. When he tries to talk to you again, you're too busy. Favorite TV shows on right now. I'm finding friends right now. I'm getting ready for bed. I mean, you've had a great day.
Right.
Wonderful day. Been with him all day long. He just wants to spend another few more minutes with you. He's got to do it. I got to do all of it. I sure would like to time.
Right.
Can you let me in? No, we can't even let him in for just a little bit. Just a little bit more. That's all they need.
Right. Amen.
God wants to talk to us. He wants to speak with us. He wants to fellowship with us. But sometimes he winds up on the outside knocking. What's the proper thing to do? Open the door. We give, we tithe. Why? It's the right thing to do. Amen. God doesn't need money. Amen. But we do it because it's just the right thing to do. When Jesus knocked on the door, amen, open the door.
Amen. Right.
Get out. You know what keeps us from it? You're not loving him. You spent all day, and now you're thinking, man, I've been with you all day. Yeah, but he has a need. He has a need.
Right.
Open the door. Thy servant here. Did you hear that door? Amen.
Open it.
Lord, come on in. Lord Jesus, come on in. Amen. Thy servant here.
Right.
That's what you got to do.
Your door should always be open for the Lord.
I mean, even the priest that had two wicked boys, and they had that young boy, he would, amen, God would talk to him. He'd go over to that preacher and he said, hey, you called me. He said, here I am. I said, I didn't call you. Go back to bed. He'd come back again the next second time. Finally, the preacher finally figures it out. Wait a minute. Probably God talking to you. He said, next time, say, amen, here I am, Lord, thy servant hears thee. God started talking to him.
Amen.
Amen. I tell you, he wound up becoming the high priest. He said, which one was it? Well, you got a Bible. Figure it out for yourself. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. The servant hears. My soul fell when he spake. I sought him, but I could not find him. I called him, but he gave me no answer. That's what she said. You want me by yourself? You want God said? No problem. I'll leave you all alone by yourself. You do whatever you want. You want to party? Party. You want to weep? Weep. You want to be depressed? Be depressed. You want to hurt? Hurt. Be in your own little world. That's what you want? Go ahead. Amen? Sometimes we leave God alone. Amen. We've been with him all day. At a certain point, that's it. Amen. I need you right now. I'm going to bed. Amen. I'm going to bed. I don't need to talk to you no more. I'm going to bed. You get yourself a pity party going. Sometimes, sometimes you want to play the blame game. So, it's so-and-so's fault. Have you ever noticed it's never your fault?
Okay.
Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
It's never your fault. It's always somebody else's fault. When something happens, it's never your fault. It's always somebody else's fault. That's what Adam did. That woman you get. Amen. The woman said, no, I was that serpent,
Yeah.
Everybody had an excuse. There you are walking with God and you look around. God is nowhere to be found. You say, what happened? Three scenarios. You can start going backwards to your whole life.
Right.
You stay in the same place. By the way, you can't stay in the same place. You're either going forward or you're going backwards.
Ready?
Or you get in front of God. You get so in front of God, you look back, where's God? There you are, all alone. Doing your own thing. I said, doing your own thing. Doing your own thing, and now you want Him. He wants to be found. But He's going to step back from you for a little while. How much do you really love me? How much do you really love me? As a pastor, the Lord give me a thought, a verse, something, amen, something to get a message. And He'll speak to me, and it's fresh bread to give to the church, living water to give to the church. He'll do that, at least twice a week. One time, I think I told you I had a polyp, couldn't talk, back of my throat, several months. They said the only way to cure it is you gotta not talk. It's polyp. I couldn't talk. You'll hear it in my voice every once in a while. This is not all gone away. But God stopped speaking to me during that time. I told my wife, I said, I don't think God's going to use me again. She said, why? I said, I'm not getting the message. I'm not hearing anything. There's, when you're used to hearing from God all the time,
Right.
and it's on a regular basis, you start, amen, panicking, amen. Why is God not talking to me? Well, He's not going to give you bread if you ain't going to eat it. He's not going to give you a bunch of bread if you just let it spoil. He ain't going to let anything go spoil. You know what God does? He waits. Oh, I said, we'll read your Bible, take out a verse or something, Well, that's the process, but the thought comes from God.
Amen.
Amen. And you say, how'd you get this message? Well, somebody said something, and the preacher verified it on Saturday. He sent me a verse, and he always sends me verses, and it was on the book of Song of Solomon. I said, wow, look at this. I said, this verifies it. This is what I'm supposed to preach on.
Amen.
Amen. I'm just looking for a sign. Amen. Like, Lord, are you sure this is what I'm supposed to preach on? Yes, it is. Amen. I went, well, this is it. This is it. There you are. And finally, the Lord finally gave me one. Finally gave me a message.
Amen.
I prayed all them months and I knew God wasn't preaching to me.
Amen. Thank you, Lord.
Amen. Sometimes you got to step back and walk away from the door because you never answered it. God will step back and let you live your life any way you want. You want to live it your way? Help yourself. I remember one time we was in a prayer meeting. And we haven't done that here in a while, but it's been a while since I've done this. We would, instead of having church, I'd preach for about 10 minutes and then I started taking prayer requests. I said, do you have a need? And well, how about you? Yeah, I want you to pray for my sister. I want you to pray for this. I want you to pray for that. And I'd go around. Everybody had prayers. And I asked this one lady, I said, what about you, man? Do you have any prayer requests? He said, no, I haven't needed none. I didn't know. That's a sign of the Laodicean church age. Have need of nothing. Not even a prayer request. Would you pray for somebody that's lost? Your neighbor. I can't even pray for my neighbor. Or I can't pray for nobody. I have no needs. I don't need no prayer from God. I'm telling you, way out there.
Yep.
You're way out there when you don't need God. You don't have no needs of God answering any of your prayers. You have walked away a long ways from God. There's no love with God. There's no way for God to knock or speak to you. If He does, He does. If He doesn't, He doesn't. It doesn't really matter. No, you won't. You haven't needed nothing. I'm telling you, this lady, after she's been stirred up, and love's got her to open the door, and she don't see him, you know what she does? She starts looking at him. And the watchman that went about the city found me. The watchman is supposed to be in charge of the castle. Amen. Make sure everything's okay. And they watch over everything and they smote me. They wounded me. The keepers of the wall took away my veil from me. Why? She didn't open the door fast enough. She was in the wrong mood. She wasn't in love. She's just tired. Amen. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm ready to go to bed. Put up the door. Amen. I got to do all over me. I just need a towel. Instead of jumping right up, didn't do it. Now she's looking and look, they smote her, they hit her, they wounded her. They took something precious from her, that veil. That veil was supposed to cover her, and they took it from her. Why? She's out there looking for it. And she's looking in all the wrong places, amen?
Right.
Looking for love, you know, in all the wrong places, you know. That's what she's doing. She's looking for her beloved in all the wrong places. Why? She can't find him. You know what you'll do? You'll walk around some places you ain't supposed to be in. You'll be doing things. Amen. And you know what the world will do? They'll rob you. They'll wound you. They'll hurt you. Amen.
Amen.
Just because you didn't open the door fast enough. When you're mad in love, you just can't wait for your beloved to speak to you. To knock on your soul's heart. Amen. You remember when you was, out there dating, and boy, you was quick to take out that wallet. You would stay on the phone till 3 o'clock in the morning. Amen. I mean, you'd be on the phone, and amen, you just couldn't wait to see each other. I tell you, you just love. Told you it was a Valentine's message, amen. Happy Valentine's Day on Super Bowl Sunday, amen. I'm in love. You know. Can you come over? I'll be there in 5 minutes. But you live an hour away. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Amen. The more you made in 5 minutes. Amen. Love. Because of why? Because of love. I mean, there you are. She's looking. But instead of finding her beloved, she gets hurt, wounded, defiled. You remove your veil. She says in verse 8, I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, if you find my beloved, that you tell him, I'm sick of love. She says, I got a sickness. She said, what is it? Love. Cannot find my beloved. As a Christian, that's the way we ought to feel about Christ. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. With the lovely Lord Jesus Christ. From head to toe, I tell you, from the crown of thorns, the wound that you see on top of his head, to, amen, to the wound on his side, to the, amen, the nails in his hands and his nails in his feet. I tell you, he's the most loveliest, amen, beloved. He's my beloved. I love him. I love him. You love? Did you love cold? Has it got lukewarm? This lady says, I'm in love. Do you yearn? So you can read your Bible. You can go out, maybe your heart gets to pounding real fast. Amen. You're around your beloved. Do you ever remember that? You used to date me, maybe your heart gets to pounding real fast. Do you yearn? Amen. To hear some preaching. Do you yearn? Amen. When you get the chance to pray. I remember a preacher one time. He was a praying. Amen. One of his church members knocked on his door and said, Pastor. He said, amen. You've been in there for an hour. He said, it's almost time for you. They done went through everything. They're singing now. You're supposed to pray. He said, give me 10 more minutes. I need 10 more minutes. Everything's so sweet right now. I tell you, desire to be with the Lord. My beloved is in chapter 6. My beloved, she finally finds him. He's gone down in the garden to the bed of spices to feed in the garden, to gather lilies. I am my beloved, and my beloved is mine. He feedeth among the lilies. She finds. Amen. Amen. She finds. Nathaniel, come here. Nathaniel, come here.
Oh, Grandpa's calling you.
Come here.
Grandpa's calling you.
Come,
Go,
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Come here.
You're not in trouble. Go.
Go,
Come here.
Grandpa.
You're not.
Come here.
He's scared.
He's scared if you don't get on to him.
You know what God does? You say, how much does He love you? Look at chapter 8, verse 3. In His left hand should be under my head. Chapter 8, verse 3. And His right hand should embrace me. So He's holding His beloved like this. Now there you are, being held by God as close as you can get. That's, amen? I'm taking the spiritual application. That's what God's got you, amen? And you get to heaven and you get to praying and saying, Lord, I really don't need anything but with you.
Horse race. Okay.
Would you please just hug me,
Race. Okay.
give me a kiss on the cheek and tell me you love me?
All right. Amen.
Because I sure do love you. Lord, I sure do love you. Would you just please hold me tight and whisper in my ear that you love me? Give me a kiss on the cheek and tell me.
Is it ready?
Would you do that for me? I tell you, when you're in love, you desire to be in the arms of your beloved.
Amen.
You want to be in His arms. I mean, that's as close as you can get. That's as close as you can get to God. When God's holding you, I mean, you can hear the heartbeat of Jesus. Whispers in your ear.
That's okay.
Gives you a kiss. God ain't gonna drop you. I can tell you that right now. I give them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. God says, they ain't never gonna leave me. I got them. Can you be like her? Have an excuse, and the excuse is a good excuse. Have to open the door. For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son, whoever believeth in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. How much God loves you? He sent His Son, and His Son died on that cross. And He was thinking about us. He was thinking about you. He was thinking about you while He was on that cross, and He called out your name.
Amen.
Okay. There's Thomas.
Why?
Oh,
The Lord is not slack and turn His promises, so as man counts slackness, but long suffering. You know, He puts up with us a long time. Some men He'll put up with, amen, 50, 60, 70 years before they finally get born again, saved, amen. And He's long suffering. Long time He'll put up with you. For it's not willing that any should perish. You don't want anybody to go push the down button. You want everybody to push the up button, amen.
Amen.
All should come to repentance. We got to do to repent of your sin. All. Has it been a while? When's the last time you can remember being that much in love with the Lord Jesus Christ?
Okay. Pick it up.
Love God.
Put your head.
The Lord proved His love. He proved His love.
Yeah, He did.
Religion doesn't understand. Sinners don't understand it. Your family may not understand it. Your friends may not understand it.
Put your head.
But the Lord Jesus said, I'll never leave thee nor forsake thee.
Sorry.
She had to get up. And when He wasn't there, she was willing. If I gotta get money, if I gotta get smoke, if I gotta take away, amen, the veil from me, that's fine.
Right.
I'm willing to go through all that. Because I gotta find my beloved, amen? I'm willing to go through all that suffering, all that pain, all that humiliation, as long as I can find my beloved. She finds him in the same place they were before. Wrapped up in the cross.
Was it really? Not that way.
She said, "Oh, daughters of Jerusalem, don't wake her up. He's asleep."
You sign, yes, sir.
She finally had her beloved. As low as you can get. Let me ask you, if you could go from a 0 to 100, as far as love is concerned, amen, where would it be? I'm not talking about pizza, amen, because I love pizza. I love my wife, I love the children, I love the grandchildren, amen, but I'm talking about how much do you love God? Where are you at right now? 100? 75? 50? 25? 1? 0? When was the last time God spoke to you in prayer? Meditation. Meditation is that repeating it over and over, chewing on the cud. That's where you're going it over and over and over again. And you're going over and over and over again the same message, the same thought, the same thing. Am I in love? Am I in love? Where am I at? When's the last time I asked, Lord, please hold me? Hold me just a little bit. Just a little bit. When's the last time you told the Lord, I sure do love you. I sure do love you. He loves us. I mean, even the little kid song says, Jesus loves me. I know. For the Father told me so. Amen. How much do you love him? Are you madly in love, willing to get up in the middle of the night, looking? I gotta find him. Is he in the inside, or is he on the outside of your heart, soul, and mind? Is he inside, or is he on the outside of your heart? I've had a great day, Lord. We've had, my beloved, we've had a great day. We've had a wonderful time. But now, this is my time. I don't need you in my time. We get selfish. You ever notice that?
Yep.
All we think about is ourselves.
Right.
And then they had a study one time about, recently, about kids. And they had 2 people. And they had the parents there. And they made them look at their phones all day while the kids played. And they wouldn't look up to see the child. They would just sit there playing on the phone. And that child, he'd stay in the corner. After a couple hours, he'd just be in the corner. Why? He didn't feel love. Nobody's paying attention to him. Is that the way you treat God? Pay attention to him? The one you love, the one you care about. Amen?
Amen.
I mean, you feed them, you clothe them, take care of them, but you don't pay attention to them. That's not the way it should be. We got to be in love. We got to be in love. Madly in love.
Amen.
When's the last time the Lord knocked on your door? Maybe this morning as we prayed. Maybe you need to ask, Lord, would you please knock on my door? I sure want you to come inside again. I want to be like it used to be. I want it. When I remember, boy, I tell you, the tears coming from my eyes. And I felt so madly in love with it. I just didn't want that embrace ever to leave. Would you hold me again like that? Would you do it? Every head bowed, every eye closed. Maybe this morning you've never been saved and you need Jesus inside your heart. All you got to do is repent of your sins, ask him to come inside. Come inside deep down, cover me in the blood, wash me. Maybe this morning your love's grown a little cold. You got possessions you love, you got people that love you, people you love, and somehow or another, God's been pushed to the side. And you love those things, the attractions, more than you love God. Maybe you need to ask Him, I want to be in love again. Not in love. I want to be in love to go look for you. I'm willing to go and get a beating, get wounded, get defiled just because I need you. Would you help me? Would you help me to find you in the garden again? I need you so badly. I need you so badly in my life. Would you help me? Help me. Hold me. Or I just want to tell you I love you. And I thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for loving me first. In Jesus' precious holy name. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Happy Valentine's